Hi everyone, welcome back to How to Play Guitar. Today, the finest band t-shirt I think I've worn so far, maybe the Slash one that I had in one previous video, but of the black band t-shirts that I've worn, which most of them are, this is awesome. Hozier. Well, I'd say band, but you know, singer, songwriter, occasional guitar player. I've always wanted to do this song, Take Me to Church, just because it's quite beginner level, but there's a lot that we can learn from this in terms of just keeping control of the sound of the guitar. It's very easy to let it get quite loose in this, and especially because it's almost one note. In fact, it is one note playing at a time throughout the whole song, so you've really got to stay under control here. So right from the beginning, you've got the piano intro, which we don't get involved in playing the guitar. But our first line is this very dark sound. I would use the bridge pickup for this, quite a lot of distortion, and let the notes just ring out as long as you can. So open string. Open E to start with, then you go over to this one. And I've noticed when Hozier plays live, he then mutes the string on the return, so like this basically. So what I did there was I muted with my palm on the first note. That palm stops it, then you play the next note, and then you mute it with your hand. And then we pause here while he does a bit of an amen. Amen. And then we play the kind of really dark riff that I love so much here. This is the darkest version of it with the semitone movements on the 3rd, 2nd and 1st fret. Later there's a kind of happier movement of it which I'll play you in a second, but this is just the first bit. So it's that rhythm. And then you move and mute at the same time. This is the less sinister version. I'm catching strings that I shouldn't be catching here. You don't want to leave these strings here unmuted, otherwise they'll ring. I just want to mention at this point that there's a live variant when Hozier has played a couple of times live. He does this. So you get that 2nd fret on the E string instead of the 2nd fret on the A string there. It is a little bit more sinister. I kind of like it, although it's what I would describe as like bad harmony. But it works, so if you want to try that, then give it a shot. We're going to come back for this happier version of the descending riff. This is when it changes to being a bit faster. Then it goes back again. There's a very unusual variant of the riff here which I wouldn't have known unless I'd started writing out the tab for you. It's like a C variant, so it starts on this C note. But you very, very much cannot hear the notes that I've put in brackets. I don't know if they're even played, to be honest with you, but I would like to think that they are. It'd be a nice variant of the original kind of main descending riff. And then we're back to this pattern again. I think to try and avoid the slide there, you can play the fourth finger, or you can mute and jump. So this is where it changes now, so the C kind of pattern here. So that's a slight variation there. It goes down, up to this D. I would use the second and third finger like this. Coming to the last time. And that's it, Hozier's Take Me to Church. Nice and easy song, but some real lessons in there to be had, including how to make sure you mute the strings. I mean, really, you could play the riff like this. Or even... And you know what? I wouldn't say no, if you're playing it live especially. But try and keep it nice and clean sounding. I got a few difficult moments in that where I didn't quite mute the strings properly, so try and work on that for this performance. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Hozier's Take Me to Church. I'm sure I'll do more Hozier. There's that song about cherry wine, which is so beautiful that I'll have to do a bit of practice for to play. But in the meantime, that is the sub button right there. If you could press that for me, that'd be really helpful. And here's some suggested videos on the channel. In the meantime, peace out, and we'll catch you next time on How to Play Guitar.